Oh my god, I immediately blew out the mic by coughing into it. That was fucking perfect timing.
Ooh,
What
what
a
about
great start.
Taco Bell?
Alright.
Andrew said something funny before he included his audio, which is why I giggled, and you're not going to hear what that was. I don't think I'll remember to do it.
Next, like, two
Next-
streams?
Yeah,
Unless
probably,
you're
because
gonna
I don't
do-
know.
Unless you're
I
going to
could
do two and
chapter
three?
3. It'll just take a while longer. I don't know. What, do you work tomorrow?
Yes.
We should have discussed this off stream. What time? Okay, so yeah, we'll just do chapter 2. Okay, new game. As you can see, I've already got all the notes, because, trust me, we were having issues last time, so whatever. We got it. Perfect. Alright. And I know what I'm doing in the prologue, at least. You know what I mean?
Like you.
Oh,
know
hey, your
what
car's
you're
in
doing.
There's a blood
Yep.
trail.
Yup.
Alright.
So I think for this, I'm going to go for the secret ending involving the prologue, just because it's a lot funnier. Okay, thank you, Cornfield Demon, you dickhead.
I mean, have
Because-
you ever gone to a cornfield? I'm pretty sure that cornfield demons do exist.
Oh, for sure. I've been to a cornfield before.
We're in Ohio.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Or are we?
We've said it before, kid.
Stop trying to dox us by telling lies.
Yeah.
By the way, it
Those
still
are
says the
right.
game is ready or not.
Of course it does.
Gotta love the technical difficulties with streaming.
Yeah. Hey, that's a Twitch problem, not me. Anyway, as you can see, his face is getting more fucked up as we fight this demon.
He's just wearing
God.
sunglasses.
Me looking at your
Sure.
face, his face is getting
Haha.
more fucked up.
That's funny, Vincent.
No problem,
shit.
bro.
Me when I wake up for my 5th day in a row going to work.
And now there should be a hole here. Yep. There's
Alright.
a face here. Now it's gone.
Delivery.
Now.
Speaking of which, my former, not my, I guess technically he is my former boss.
Son of
Oh,
a
poor
bitch!
puppy.
I get a
that dog.
fucking, I get an additional fee for how cheap my fucking DoorDash order is. All right.
Yes,
I
that's-
figured out. Remember that fox in the first game where he goes, "Chaos reigns." That is from, I forget what movie it is, but it's a scene where a fox is like tearing its skin off and yelling, "Chaos reigns." So
Okay.
that's what that reference
But
is.
apparently my former boss is thinking about going back to thirds, and he asked me if I was wanting to go with him.
Are you?
I said maybe.
What if it would make
You
streaming
don't work
easier or
tomorrow,
harder?
Correct?
I don't work tomorrow now.
Thank God.
Well, to be fair,
oh,
if he did the same, deal that the other one would make, I would end up having 3 days off in a row, so I'd be able to stream.
Yeah. Oh, I should be reading the fuck.
It's okay. You
I-
can
I've-
pause the stream.
About a week ago, we started hearing those awful noises coming from the adjacent fields. After 3 nights, the children were getting pretty scared. I told them it was just coyotes. The third night, the noises seemed closer than ever. The dogs were panicking. I could hardly approach them. Then Greta, the last of that old line brought over by the German missionaries, broke loose and tore off into the corn. We all listened, too scared to go after her, as her barks faded away into the distance. After that, we had 2 nights of silence besides the endless whispering of the wind blowing through the crops. But then, this morning, I stepped outside to see this fresh horror left at the edge of the field. There's something out there. And that's the note from the dog. What more could I have done? I warned them not to go into the fields. I warned them against straying too far from the sanctuary. Should I have shut them in their quarters and nailed boards over the doors? Now I'm digging 6 graves here in the shadow of the church. 6 little graves, forever looking to St. William. Some of the boxes are empty. The scattered remains we found couldn't fill them all, but I know they're all gone. I know their souls were taken by that thing in the field. I will finish my gruesome work and then renounce the ministry. I don't want to see anyone from the sanctuary ever again. Not even that girl who stayed inside the house last night. I don't believe in the devil anymore. Whatever did this is much, much worse.
So
That
you took
was
6 graves.
6 dead kids.
Yes, I was going to make a joke.
Oh, sorry.
Was he on a mission for revenge?
That's stupid. I'm killing way more than 6 people. We have a new volunteer to look after the children and take care of things around the sanctuary. Sister Bell. She came highly recommended by the main office in Hartford. Bringing her in marks
You
the
had a chance to
completion
do
of...
the funniest thing ever.
What, Fartford?
No. Sister Bell. You have your censor bell.
Oh, Sister... So Miriam Bell, Sister Bell, is a very important character in this game, so I can't fucking ding it every time she comes up because that would it would just be the Bell stream.
Hey guys, do you think it's okay
Yeah.
for me to finish my whiskey?
No.
There's only like a few shots left.
No. Bringing her in marks the completion of staffing. The church, after all... Why do I do that? It's like I start another sentence, you know what I mean? Like,
Do you skip the line by accident, or is that?
No, I said bringing her in marks the completion of staffing. The church, I paused,
Oh,
but it's still a continuation. Bringing her in, I read it with a pause for a period when there wasn't one.
I think
church,
it's because
after all
Vincent
these years-
interrupted you.
Might have. The church has been very careful about letting out what happened to those children. As far as I can tell, I'm the only one who knows about it. Soon I'll be gone and the sanctuary will be able to go back into service, having finally left those dark times behind. We've even received clearance to move into a new group of children. 3 next week and another 3 sometime next month. So those are the notes so far. Love my little walk.
Anyway, why can't I drink?
Is this
believe-
going to be the intervention stream?
The intervention stream. Oh, you can drink. You have free will, Vincent. But I'm saying you shouldn't. They couldn't have given me a Fuck. They couldn't have given... Shut up, Vincent. They couldn't have given me a worse last case before retirement. Old Catholic Church out in the middle... Oh, wait. They couldn't have given me a worse last case before retirement. Old Catholic Church out in the middle of nowhere. 1 missing woman, 4 missing kids, and 1 deceased old nun. The brothers and sisters, or whatever the hell the people that work there call themselves, are all terrified and worse. Superstitious. All except Father Clark, who runs the place. Him and I drive along the farm road. I couldn't, that joke, I couldn't I'm stupid as shit. Along the farm roads at night, looking for signs of the missing people, and he makes for pretty good company. There are 2 kids left. Say they were asleep the night before went missing. They also claim that the woman Miriam Bell isn't actually gone. When I ask where she is, they look at each other, then back at me, and tell me to ask her myself.
She's right there in the other room. She's just sitting there, hanging out.
Anyway, what bad
I guess
thing
I
will
can't.
happen if I drink?
Liver failure.
You'll turn into a Simpson.
The shit sins.
The symptoms.
Can I look at this? No. What if I just turned around and shot him instead of fucking using a crucifix? This morning we found
with 1 bullet.
a gun with 1 bullet. Why'd you say it into a Pringles can?
I was trying to get a distortion effect.
Oh wait, let me see if I can do that with a Pringles can.
A gun with 1 bullet.
There.
Probably
have,
better
like-
than how mine turned out.
You gotta, because you weren't, I was moving it back and forth from my mouth. This morning we
I was
found
also
these...
speaking to a Coke bottle.
Oh. This This morning we found these very odd objects around the church. The best way I can describe them would be large, life-size dolls made of sticks and dead tree branches. Someone must have placed them here while we were sleeping. Hoodlums, maybe, or a group of weirdos? The kids seem fixated on these dolls. They stare out the window at... This might be Father Clark, and I'm reading in the detective... I don't care. The kids seem fixated on these dolls, on these doll things. They stare out the window at them all day. I haven't heard them shout that they saw Miriam standing around them, but when I looked there was nobody. Maybe it's
She likes to hide.
yeah. Maybe it's the strange behavior of the kids or the hours of driving these farm roads at night, but this place is getting to me. I keep having the same nightmare where I'm standing outside the church looking into the fields. I can see people looking back at me through the rows of corn. Their bodies are painted red.
Yeah, exercise that computer, whatever the hell that thing's supposed to be.
It's a guy painted red, as the last note said.
Ah.
They're cultists. We learned that later on. They're part of. I've read a few notes from Gary. It's his stuff.
Gary.
I should have known this place was no
Gary.
good. The signs were all around me. The disappearances, the creepy twins, the life-size stick dolls. 4 of them. Around 2 in the morning, we woke up to the sound of an old woman's cackle coming from the hallway outside, the kids' room. I know this sounds crazy, but when we got to the hallway, the laughing was coming from a painting of the Virgin Mary. We thought we had lost our minds. Just then, we heard a... I should slap the shit out of you for that. Fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Just then we heard a loud noise coming from the chapel. We got there just in time to see Miriam drag the kids down the stairs leading to the basement. I drew my service weapon but was stopped by Father Clark. He said something about God's work and headed down the stairs, sealing the opening to the stairs behind him. The stairs don't seem to open.
Freddy Fazbear.
The stairs
Do you want me to
don't...
kick him?
No. Just kill him next time we see him. The stairs don't seem to open from this side. All I could do is wait. I can't describe the noises I heard down there, but one thing is certain. The devil is real. To anyone reading this, please, for the love of God, don't go down into that basement. That was note 6, right? Because I think note... Oh, no, that was note 7.
Do you want me to pop the wiki back up?
No. I know where they're all at. At least on the
Hey, those
thing.
demons are celebrating that you exercise that thing.
Those are actually cultists still. Darkness surrounds thee. All right, flashlight demon time.
Darkness imprisoning me.
All that I see, my faith. Wait, how do I guess all... darkness imprisoning me. My faith is the only thing that guides me. Or kind of... Well, you can't rhyme me with me. I don't know. I've never been part of Skillet.
Mansion with Wisconsin, so I mean...
I've never been part of Skillet. I can't read a... fucking... I can't sing a fucking... What do you call it?
Bible verse.
Well, no, I can read a Bible verse. I can't fucking make a song about God, though. I still find it funny that they made that song about God or whatever, and then, what's her name from Evanescence made that song about, how the guy who was the drummer for that band was a fucking raging alcoholic. I think it's whatever the one is where she's like, don't cry to me, 'cause you'll never see. What is that song?
I know it, I don't know the name of it.
Burn my lips.
That's Firewater from Dead Rising 2. Fuck. What is that? I gotta look up that
Call
song.
Me When You're Sober is what
Call
pops
Me-
up when I
Yeah. Call Me
Don't
When
Cry
You're
to
Sober.
Me,
That-
Evanescence.
Yeah, that is the song. Basically, she was dating the drummer from Skillet, and he became a raging alcoholic,
After dating her, maybe that's a sign.
Well, she is kind of a bitch. No offense to, I know you like that band. I like that band, so what do I give a shit? But she's kind of a bitch because like when 50 Cent, I think it was 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure it was 50 Cent. 50 Cent lost, not an Oscar, an Emmy, whatever the music thing is. He lost to Evanescence, and he totally should have won. Like he was way more popular than Evanescence at that point. Like he was. If you look at the statistics, right, and the stats and all that, and like the fact that he's a breakout artist and like fucking how much of a following he had versus them at the time, he should have won, like guaranteed, right? He was robbed.
To be fair, I think in the end it worked out for him because he's a fan of us now.
But she was really rude when she accepted the thing, and Fitty was upset. Anyway, here is the ritual of the door to hell. Let no brother or sister utter it. He that is the master of spirits, let 3 spirits that follow the dragon be put into the effigy of the accursed. Only then can it be purified. You will know it is time when you see its eyes glow red. To enter the unseen world, destroy the purified effigy with fire. Then shall the door to hell be opened. This is the ritual of the door to hell. Let no brother or sister utter it.
If they don't want people to talk about it, like why make it a thing?
If you don't fuck at, if you do, the first rule of Fight Club, no more having sex with your opponent. That used to be the second rule, but like we had to up it because you guys didn't fucking stop. The second rule, don't fucking talk about Fight Club. Please stop having sex with each other at Fight Club.
Yeah, this is Fight Club. Fight Club, not Fuck Club.
Yeah,
That's a completely different club. We meet every other
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Wednesdays is Fight Club, Tuesdays is Fuck Club, and Thursdays is Book Club. And remember, we're reading Dresden Files 4 right now. What? Fuck you. I did the steps correctly.
Mortis.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do for the fucking, that end. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm back here? This was bullshit. That was like how you do the fucking other ending. The one that, okay, whatever. The game just registered it in a weird way, but whatever. It'll be fine. This is kind of how I imagine you look like, Andrew, in the morning. Like this little demon guy here.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
A writhing little, like, gray spermoid. Oh, fuck.
How did you not get eaten alive?
'Cause I'm a gamer. That is Miriam Bell, by the way.
I mean, with that logic, Andrew's a gamer.
Well, I guess that would make us all gamers, because I don't think any of us here have been eaten alive.
Right. Well, maybe not by a massive creature, but never mind. Oh,
Is
joke's
this a
too
blowjob
easy.
joke?
Not funny.
That's still not eating you alive.
But I was alive.
Well, yeah, but like, were you eaten?
A bit down.
She bit down? Okay, well that's just a bad blowjob. I'm sorry, but
Actually, it goes way worse than you think.
I don't. Do I want? Go on. If you're comfortable.
Is
sharing
that a
the
story you want to tell on stream?
Yeah. This is on the internet forever.
Let's just say when she heard blowjob,
Bitch,
she actually
I will
started...
kill your. Okay, I don't know why it's
Instead
not.
of sucking.
Okay, what the fuck? That's supposed to work.
No one heard me?
No, I heard you.
Okay.
Kind of, but I'm just getting mad at this. Okay, what the fuck? Faith, Prologue. Secret ending. Do I have to do something
Give me
special?
a sec, I'll be right back.
Other than all the shit I already did? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's saying that I'm not supposed to die if I do that. So I don't know why. Because I did the steps correctly. I feel like this game is fucking cursed anytime I stream it. What is it they call it? Streamer luck? No, streamer luck's typically good. Isn't it?
Yeah, streamer luck is pretty much like, because you're recording it, like you get like the best draws in like gotcha games, and like
Yeah.
you clutch it out in like road bikes and shit like that.
I have like the opposite of streamer luck. I just have bad luck. Oh fuck. I just walked into him. Are you fucking kidding?
I don't have bad luck. I'm just terrible at games.
I'm getting mad. Fuck. I'm getting mad because I did the fucking thing correctly and it should just give it to me, but it's not. So if it doesn't work one more time and I have to fight this stupid dickhead again, I'm just gonna do the fucking the regular thing you're supposed to do. Just because this isn't entertaining. And I'm mad. Speaking of mad, I have a funny story from work that well, that's not funny because it pissed me off. So it's funny to you, but I was just infuriated. So, we're doing the grocery thing, right? And this lady asks about the sausage. And mind you, I was in the canned goods aisles. So being in the canned good aisles, I get a lot of cardboard, right? So I have
You picked up a can and smashed it across somebody's face.
No. I had already left the canned good aisle, and I have like a stack of cardboard because I'm getting rid of it, and it's like 20 boxes stacked high, like in one hand, and I'm trying to make sure it doesn't fall. So as I'm going into the back, this stupid, dumb bitch, idiot lady goes, "Oh hey, these sausages, what's the expiration date on it?" I was like, "It probably says it on the box." She's like, "I can't read it." I'm like, "Okay." And so I go over, I open the door, and I'm like trying to read it without dropping the box, and I fucking drop them everywhere, right?
You say, okay, and you walk away.
I wish. I should have, but because we're, and customers come first. So, I drop all these boxes everywhere. This is the crash out I had earlier that I told you about. I drop all these boxes everywhere, and I fucking... She doesn't say, "Oh, so what the fuck?" What? Okay, whatever. I don't care. It's supposed to... Whatever. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
Is it one of those things where it's like an ending you can't get until you beat the game?
No, because I did it like the first time I did the prologue. So, I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't think I did anything wrong because it's like the prologue is pretty straightforward. Like, I'm almost positive I'm not missing anything. Because it's literally after you fight the basement demon, you either walk up these steps up here and get the one ending, or you get the ritual thingy. Because this exact note is supposed to tell you what to do. Let the spirits that follow the dragon be put into the effigy of the accursed, blah blah blah. Only then can it be purified. Wait a minute, purified. Am I supposed to fucking... Okay. Maybe I'm being an idiot, and maybe I'm supposed to, like, do my cross on it till the eyes glow red, but the eyes are glowing red, so that's why, because the eyes are supposed to glow red.
Thank you, Vincent.
Just telling you I'm back.
And a cult ritual wouldn't involve a priest. You can't purify something if you're not a priest. Whatever. Anyway, So I drop all these boxes. She doesn't say sorry. She doesn't like, oh, my bad, whatever, right? None of that. So after I get done reading the fucking expiration dates for her, that's what I'm supposed to fucking do. I'm a dumbass. I was supposed to. Okay, that's.
We did it, Reddit.
We did it. Yeah. Anyway, I finally pick up all the boxes after helping her. I go into the. See, look, that's what's supposed to happen. Thank you. I go in there. I immediately drop all the boxes again the second I walk into where the grocery stuff is, the online grocery shit, right? Drop all the boxes. And there's like probably 3 or 4 people here in there who weren't paying attention to me. And I yelled, "God damn it," really loudly. I didn't mean to, but you know how I can get when I'm angry, right? So,
Yeah.
just, they hear like some clattering of boxes and just, "God damn it!" Like, pure fucking anger. And, like,
1911. Boom, 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 boom.
I know, right? But they
That's messed
immediately
up.
all turn around and, oh, look at my score. The mark of the beast. This is the note. Father Garcia, you're hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your custody and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative. You'll meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford.
Cardinal Gifford, the big red cardinal. The cardinals are already red.
Yeah. But like 4 or 5 people turned and just looked at me after I yelled, "God damn it." Because, like, to them, it probably didn't seem like a reasonable crash. Because they didn't have the context. But with the context, I feel like I earned it. This game is great, by the way. I fucking love this game.
Sounded
Indie
like you were
games are
having a
phenomenal.
blast. It's just a few minutes ago.
I was being completely a dumbass idiot, and that's entirely on me.
You just didn't exercise it long enough.
Yeah. Like, I forgot the most important step. I love this rotoscoping as well. I love the eyeball drop. It reminds me of Resident Evil.
Yeah, the scene where you see the first zombie.
I totally fucked up there because I was gonna do something. There was an Easter egg. There's a fucking Easter egg I meant to do. But yeah, it is like the first zombie encounter. Okay. We gotta go through that again. But there's an Easter egg I wanted to point out here because I brought it up last time. I don't know if I can fast forward through this, which really sucks because I just did this.
You know
It'll
what'd
be
be
fine.
kind of fucked up?
Murder?
Well, that, but also just the idea of just taking someone's lips.
Why would you take someone's lips?
I don't know, funny. They can't close their mouth fully, so their mouth will just get dry. Their teeth will just get, like, all dry and bony.
That's fucked up. They'll look like the guy from Mouthwashing. They'll look like Curly.
No, not that far into the lips. Just the pink. Just a slit open, right?
That's
Just a
kind of
little
fucked up still.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you don't go out this door right away, and instead you go back into his room, . his closet door is open, and if you go there, you get a pickup item noise, and you see how it says NASUS, NOS.
You guys
That
wanna
is a
guess who
clown
my-
nose. That is the clown nose.
You guys want to guess who my DoorDash driver's name is?
When you scare him off the first time, in Faith Chapter 1, you can also pick up a clown nose, and it's because Eridorf originally planned for Father Garcia if John in the third game wasn't, like, doing what he was supposed to be doing, because you can totally skip missions in that, and, like, Father Garcia will get mad at you. He was supposed to show up to John's house dressed as a clown, because John is afraid of clowns, to scare him into doing, like, the right thing. So that's why there's a clown nose.
Are you gonna guess who my DoorDash's name is?
I don't give a fuck.
You don't? Okay.
Do you want me to guess?
A little bit.
I can assume it's a very stereotypical name. Is that
Okay.
correct?
Let's say yes, but not in the way you're thinking.
Just say his fucking name.
It's Pascal.
Pascal? Like from
Yeah.
Like
not
Pedro Pascal?
Tango?
Yes,
Tangled?
like Pedro Pascal.
I was thinking the lizard from Tangled. The current investigation being conducted at Gallup Cemetery by the state of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, we ask the public to avoid the cemetery grounds, the surrounding woods, any wildlife, and unidentified persons roaming the area. Thank you for your patience. Patience? I hardly know her. Is Patience a name? You can name a girl Patience.
Yeah, you can.
It's a stupid fucking name, but
I mean, there's a lot of stupid.
Did you like your bag of Halloween candy?
I shook hands with the devil. I looked him in the eye. He looked like a long-lost friend. I really like that note. Dearest disciple, verily, not everyone who says Lucifer, Lucifer shall inherit his kingdom. You must
Oh shit, the British voice is killing me.
You must first conjure his demon. You must then serve his demon. You must then walk among the children of men as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the Save family tomb whenever you are in need of rest. Gary. Gary. Look, I'm the greedy grinner. Jerma did a stream recently where he like dressed up as a vampire and everyone just kept calling him hot. To be fair, he did look attractive. But this isn't about me. I don't remember.
I'm really, like, I didn't see the stream, but I'm already going to. But also, I'm not into men, so.
Yeah. Right up, left up. Right up, left up. Think about it, Andrew. This is what Doom could have been.
I'm glad Doom was what it was.
You didn't want to be a priest?
Not really.
Why do they call it a missionary? They're not allowed to have sex.
I think of it the opposite way. Why is it called a missionary position?
Fair. Oh, fuck. I've been freed. No more overbearing father turned violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pills and needles. No more. I chose the wrong voice. No more getting laughed at and kicked around. They'll never laugh at me again. I should have done Not Important's voice. By day, my body withers away, but by night, my mind explores forbidden worlds of power and knowledge, guided by beings of pure darkness. I've been entrusted with secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I have learned the correct conjuring sign, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5. First at the top left point, then down. I will lure them into the woods, then I will show them my power.
of how to draw a star again?
No, because I don't think I'm gonna do the evil ending. Just because the canon one isn't the evil one, so fuck it. I think all the notes for the evil one are like not canon one, or they're kind of canon about how like they basically after what happened at the Martin house, they sent John to stay in a what do you call it? They sent him to stay in like a mental ward because you know they tried to disprove whatever, and that's like like he was like, oh, I'm better, and then like obviously motherfucker went straight to the house and was like, I gotta save Amy. Losing Grandpa was the hardest thing I ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. And now cougars are all I give a fuck about. They asked me, would you like to see your grandfather again? I missed him so much. I was willing to try anything. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friends' house. They took me down to the basement. I saw my grandfather in there, only it wasn't actually him. When I tried to run, they closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay. They say they have work for me to do. Look at that. 2 back-to-back demon fights, not a single death. Aren't I
You
awesome?
should probably increase the difficulty then.
This is a game. You die in one hit, Vincent.
Hmm.
What if you die in 0 hit?
Well, then then I mean, I think that you'd be. It is with great sadness that the Sterling community announced the passing of Sydney Marie Martin. Is it Mary or Marie with a M-A-R-I-E? That's Marie. 38, and Robert Kimball Martin, 40. Devoted husband and wife and beloved parents, their lives tragically came to an end on September 21st. Do you remember? Due to an accident in their home. Bob was a training advisor. Fuck, man, I cannot read. I'm illiterate. Bob was a training advisor for the United States Navy, and Sydney was a CPA and more recently a stay-at-home mother. They were married on March 12, 1969 in Valentine. Though not particularly religious, they taught their children to be kind, generous.
They shot their children?
They shot their children. Though not particularly religious, they shot their kids. What? They taught their children to be kind, generous, and involved in the community. A public closed casket memorial will be held at Tillinghast Funeral Home at 10 a.m. Thursday. Burial service will proceed shortly after. Bob and Sydney are survived by their daughter Amy and twin boys Nate and Jason. Jesus. Oh no, the statue moved. Is that the Grim Reaper? I used to think that was the funniest fucking meme.
What's the meme? Just
It's
not
this
recognizing the
dude is
Grim
playing The
Reaper?
Sims or whatever, and like I forget what happens exactly, but there's a point in it where he goes. There's a point in it where he literally like yells, "Is that?" I can't do it. Fuck. Vincent, do it. I died.
Taco Bell.
Okay.
Is
He-
that the Grim Reaper?
But he like yells it with much more like
Much more voice crack.
yeah, pretty much. Like it's the mic quality is way worse and stuff, you know what I mean? And like I just always thought it was funny. I don't know why. It like came out when I was in like middle or high school, so that's probably also part of it. The demon, this one says that it says I'm an angel, and I swear to God, it kind of sounds like it's saying I'm an angle. Okay, I don't know how he touched me with his little umbilical penis, but okay. So what happens if like, okay. If a woman gives birth and then like, you know, it's like, do you want to cut the umbilical cord or whatever, right? If you cut it so that way the like little baby has like, you know, a 9 foot long fucking umbilical cord, right? Like What like what happens to it?
So the umbilical cord at some point past where the belly button is will just shrivel up and fall off.
Well, because that's what happens to it anyway. Like, because
Yeah,
it stays on the belly button and it. So you're just saying, like, if it was 9 foot long, it would just, like, still just do the same thing?
I believe so.
Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant, not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Each time I'd leave the doctor's office, I'd see this strange woman across the street. All she'd do is stare at me and smile. No words, just a big, warm smile. Somehow, it made those visits a little more bearable. After I lost the baby... Ha! Sorry, that was... I saw her again.
She just misplaced it.
What do you mean you lost the baby? Go find it. I saw her again across the street from the doctor's office. Her smile was as big as ever, but somehow not as warm and friendly as I remember. Yesterday I was walking and I was shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned toward me. I followed her off the path into the woods. That's when I met Gary. It's so fucking wild to me that, like, the antagonist of this game, right? The big bad evil. His name's fucking Gary. Like, what a not scary person name. That probably hurt. I can't believe video games used to look like this when you were a kid, Andrew.
Yeah.
If I was you, I would...
That's not even a bit.
No, that's not even a bit. No, I'm just like, I'm genuinely baffled at, like, how...
I can't believe games used to look like...
I'm, like, genuinely baffled at how long of a way we've come.
Right.
Tree. I am Groot. I do like that scare. It's an effective scare because then the next screen is like this many trees, and so you're waiting for it again, and it just doesn't happen. She guards the door to the underground purgatory. I have not seen her. Her children fear her. Confess thy sins. Day 1 of our paranormal investigation to Old Snake Meadow Hill Church. We've got 3 cameras, a box of tapes, and enough beer and beef jerky to last us a week. On our way... Dude, I need a Scam Lake ghost hunting show now. Wow, are you in the room with us?
I just pissed in my pants.
I just pissed in my pants. So look at this. Turn on night vision. Look at my wiener. Oh no, I'm going to shit myself. Scam, you're not wearing any fucking pants. You're just gonna shit on the floor. Oh no! I shit on the floor and stepped in it. I got doo-doo between my toes. On our way in, we asked some of the locals.
I've got a funnier bit. Like, the whole thing is like... The show is exactly as you're describing it, but... Like, you know how the ghost hunting shows will have, like, a narrator in between, like ghost hunting? It's...
Literally,
I don't think
they
I
know.
did,
They were
but,
in for, like,
fucking,
yeah.
Max Payne voice.
George McCaffrey. He does the fucking, like, narrator. So
it's all in that, like,
grizzled,
noir, yeah, grizzled noir detective.
As we approached the evil building, I could feel the spirits in, so I decided to say something to the crew. I am shitting myself already, and I have not set foot in building. It's just... like, didn't I have a joke like that where it was like the voice in my head that I narrate? Like, no, it's that I'm a detective. I narrate aloud like that, but like when I talk, like I have a dumbass voice or some shit. What was the... You remember the joke? Fuck.
No, I don't, but
I
the
swear,
bit's funny.
we had a joke one time where it's like I walked into the room and Officer Sanderson looked me down to tell me the briefing of what happened. I looked him in the eyes and I asked, "What's going on here, dude?" Like it's like he's narrating out loud, so everyone can hear him doing the like
Detective Noir. And then, like, when he talks, he sounds like Officer Doofy from fucking Scary Movie. And, like, that was the entire joke. That, and he, like, says mean shit to people as well. I never liked Officer Sanderson. I could never figure out if he
Hey,
knew.
man.
I could never figure out if he knew if I was fucking his wife or not. But
Whoa,
it's best to keep it on the
whoa.
down low, just so he doesn't figure it out. Your wife Sydney's really nice.
You know that's a fucking Family Guy bit, by the way, right?
What?
Uh, the narrating your life out loud.
Oh, I did it
Because
funnier.
Peter had a bit where he would like narrate out loud.
I'm funnier than Family Guy, though. Okay.
You are, arguably.
Arguably. Anyway, on our
Just
way in,
arguably,
we asked some of the
Bob.
locals about the church. It was mostly the stories we had heard before: evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield and secret tunnels under the chapel. But this time there was a spindly lady game that we hadn't heard yet. Apparently, it has to do with summoning the spirits of a woman who used to take care of the orphans back in the 50s. There was even an old rhyme, they told us. Walk to the church from room to room, and maybe you will see her. She will move when you do, but never try to trick her. Not really a rhyme, because it doesn't fucking rhyme.
Maybe it's a haiku.
No, there's too many fucking syllables everywhere. That's
Okay,
I
maybe
can't.
it's a
Dude, I try to
soliloquy.
yell. It's a yeah, sure, soliloquy. Awesome. We're going to try the game tonight as soon as we get settled in. Believe I can exercise the skull. For another note. Night 3. Shouldn't have come here. Tape's missing. Lars stuck behind the basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anyway. I like that that's like, because your instinct would be to go left, so the first note you get is, hey, everything went fucking wrong.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back from ministry and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Perform the act of contrition. And thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for his good. For his mercy endures forever.
Amen. Night 1. We still haven't found a way into
Do
the
you know
basement.
when? Do you think when Jesus was following stuff up with Amen, he was just trying to like come out of the closet and he was just like saying Amen. And
I don't
people
think
just
Jesus was gay. I don't think Jesus was like. I think Jesus might have been the first ever asexual person. I think he was mad at Judas. He just kept saying, "Hey, man."
He was a demigod, wasn't he?
No, because he's dead. Oh wait, demigods can die. I don't know what he was. He was a wizard, I think, because he could turn water to wine. I think that's like a wizard thing. Night 1. We still haven't found a way into the basement, but we found something just as cool. A secret passage in the old confession. Sorry. I'm just imagining Jesus like, what is it,
with
Judas?
the big pointy wizard hat and shit.
No. What is it, Judas? Jesus,
Jesus.
I sold you out for 27 silver coins. Oh. Fireball! Like, could he cast fireball? Or, like, what kind of wizard was he?
Well, in the Christian canon, like, what spells has he used? Because we can probably discern what level he.
Hey
I gotta-
guys.
I gotta Google something. Was Jesus a wizard? The question of whether Jesus was a magician is complex. It depends on definitions of magic.
This is like can you suplex Jesus Christ?
Wizards celebrate Christmas because Jesus was a wizard. R/Harry Potter. Okay.
Anyway,
What?
So in Harry Potter, Jesus was a wizard that lived in the Muggle world. He didn't know he was a wizard because he was Muggle born. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's okay.
is he the first ever wizard?
No, I don't think so. We still have. Where was I in this note? Fuck it. Who cares? This is just they got there.
Anyway,
they settled
like
in.
I was
It's
saying,
fine.
Hey guys,
Yeah. What?
you know how I asked, can I drink the rest of my whiskey?
You drank it anyway after we told you not to. You fucking alcoholic.
Well, to be fair, I
No,
did
shut up.
wait like
No,
20
shut up.
minutes.
Snaps
Okay,
fingers. Snaps fingers at Vincent.
This
Shut
is
up.
now an intervention.
Okay, the intervention is a gun in Call of Duty
Taco
Modern
Bell.
Warfare 2. I'm gonna shoot him in the head with it. Are we all cool with me killing Vincent?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm completely fine with that. You don't get rides to work no more.
Doesn't that look familiar?
You can just hit your car.
The hand coming out of a person's face? That looks familiar. Night 2. We're gonna be rich. We've caught supernatural stuff on camera before, sure. Doors opening on their own, things falling off shelves, Andrew getting his neck broken by the ghost and tumbling down the stairs, but nothing like this. Tonight
Wait,
while we were
what?
Wait, what? Tonight, while we were trying the Spindly Lady game again, one of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts, and we got it all on film. We're going to make a fortune selling this to the TV stations. You ever been on TV?
Yes.
Really? Why were you on TV?
Wire stuff from school.
Yeah. Where you at, bitch?
I wanted to say something, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Twitch.
Why don't you send the message to Andrew and he can verify for you, and then also send it to me? Just send it. Just we'll
My
verify.
phone's charging. It was just about Andrew's history.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I know he was the secret third character in Columbine, but
Yeah, they just didn't unlock me.
they had to put in the Konami code and they just fucking didn't.
He was the one that made the propane bombs and gave it to Eric and Dylan. I had to remember the other
Well,
one.
then he doesn't know how to make a bomb because those things didn't work. Thankfully.
No,
This
they
is my
didn't
final
work 'cause they
memoir,
defused
hastily
them.
scribbled on a page of the good book. I now descend the staircase knowing full well that she waits ahead for me. Checking
Wait,
my
I
old
thought that
watches.
didn't work because they didn't have anything to actually ignite the gas.
Yeah, it was something. Well, because that was. I don't know if that's true. What I said is they were a bunch of idiots because, like, I believe they made propane bombs, and, like, what they did was, like, you know, they made the bombs however they made them, and then, like, when they set them up, they, like, turned the valves to release the gas. That way it would build up fire and explode. Because that's how a propane bomb does work. Like, this is all factual, YouTube. This is a factual statement. This is History Channel. So, because for propane, a tank to explode, there has to be an ignition, right? With any explosive, but especially propane since it's a gas, right? I believe they left those there overnight, though. You know what I mean? Like, they left the bombs overnight. So, it's either they didn't have an igniter, or because the jackasses left them overnight, all the gas dissipated by the next day. Which would be fucking hilarious that they drained the entire thing and they went, why is it not exploding? Checking my old watch has revealed something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here as we know it on the surface. Even now the hands don't move past 2 o'clock. God's work be done. I have been where only the faintest lights shine and protect things from the unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish old man going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the screams of the demon. Do you think is it weird that I typically pictured nuns as like Irish?
I usually view them as Mexican.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Well, that's just only because of Red Dead.
Yeah, I think of nuns as like Irish because I think of the Catholics as Irish.
Alright, let me put the rest
Mother
of my Taco Bell
of
in the fridge.
demons.
Where is my Mountain Dew?
Where's my super suit? I just super shit my pants.
Ha!
As one does.
Oh, this note. 3
That
murdered in
happens at
latest
least
wave of
once a year
ritualistic
for me.
killings. Sterling County. The bodies of 3 young people were discovered in the woods outside Sterling last night in what authorities are calling a ritualistic murder. Sandra Atwood, Angel Noglas, and Troy Ingles are the names of the unfortunate victims who were apparently stabbed multiple times and beheaded before being killed in a paganistic ritual. Pandemonium Regnat, whatever. 2 of the victims' bodies were also partially burned, although authorities would not specify who. Technically, it'd be whom. The bodies were found several miles from Gallup Cemetery, where residents reported a tomb had been desecrated. They also found trails of blood leading off into the woods. Investigators would not comment on whether or not these 2 incidents could be related. The arrangement of the bodies in a ritualistic pattern, as well as the writing of the certain symbols in blood, matches the style of several murders that have occurred in the Sterling area since 1986. The killings may be connected to last week's brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl, by John Ward. Ward had impersonated a priest to gain Amy's trust before luring her into the woods and killing her. Investigators are asking residents to report any suspicious activity to the police. Authorities are urging the people of Sterling to not mourn the loss of Atwood, Noglas, and Inglis, because after all, they were degenerate, devil-worshipping thugs who were hooked on crack cocaine and hated their parents. Why even conduct an investigation at all? That's what you would like them to think, wouldn't you, John? They were just 3 pathetic outcasts who got what they deserved. You actually did the community a favor when you found them getting high in that tomb you stalked them through the graves, and you stalked them through the graves and killed them one by one. You ignored their cries for help, their pleas for mercy. You put holes in their ruined drug addict bodies, and then you chopped off their heads because everybody knows that removing the head is the only way to kill a snake. Well, guess what? You didn't kill the snake, John. You can't kill what cannot be killed. Thou shalt not raise up what thou canst not put down again. Thou couldst not kill Amy. Thou shalt not destroy my works, for they are the works of the eternal dragon. Even now she is at thy door. Her hand is at thy throat, yet you see her not. I will have the soul, for I am the god of this world. Pandemonium Regent Sainted. And then that just is going to repeat for a while. Pandemonium Regent Satan, blah, 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 blah. And then 66666, 66666. I'm here, John. I do really like that letter. It is really good. What do you call it? The progression.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know what. Like, you can kind of feel his descent into it.
Yeah. Skeleton.
Aiden has skeletons in his closet.
2 more. I don't own a closet.
He doesn't have. They're not in his closet. He doesn't hide anything.
You don't own a closet? How did you
I don't
come
have a
out of
closet.
it then?
Oh, that's funny.
He was
Fuck
never
you.
in it.
2 more dead discovered outside Candy Tunnel near Sterling. 2 more bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch under Snake Meadow Hill Road outside Sterling. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known in the area to be home to addicts, gangs, runaways, and the indigent, have. I said that word last time wrong as well.
No,
last
it's correct on there.
time. Okay.
I was ignorant and didn't know that was a word.
Oh.
'Cause I've never heard that word before.
So I said it right, and then you went, "You're an idiot." Okay. Cool.
Yeah, because I was an idiot.
Has been the site of several grisly discoveries over the past 3 months. Since May, 5 bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch leading to the tunnels. Authorities are being pressured by concerned citizens to search all tunnels amid fears of possible connection to John Bauman, aka the Candy Store Killer, who has claimed 8 victims in Connecticut and Rhode Island over the past year. I feel like murders don't actually happen in Rhode Island, except on Family Guy. Family Guy is probably the coolest thing to happen to Rhode Island ever. Multiple officers wounded, 1 dead in sewer tunnel shootout. Law enforcement officials are reporting multiple officers down, including 1 deputy who was fatally wounded after an exchange of gunfire in the sewer tunnels near Stake Meadow Hill Road, otherwise known as the Candy Tunnel. Witnesses say they heard the shots approximately 10 minutes after the police raided the tunnels, where suspected murderer John Bowman, aka the Candy Store Killer, was alleged. Dude, every time I hear Candy Store Killer, all I can think of is I forget if it was the original Willy Wonka or the original, or I forget if it was the original or the original. I forget if it was the original or the remake. Do they sing the Candyman in the remake? They don't. You know the song, "The Candyman can 'cause he mixes it with love." Yeah. When he opens up the cabinet, if you pay attention, the little girl, like the blonde girl with pigtails, gets hit in the face with the cabinet when he opens it up. At this time, it is not known how many officers have been wounded, although it has been confirmed that 1 officer has been killed. Officials are not saying if Bowman was wounded in the exchange, and efforts are being made to recover the casualties from the tunnels. But yeah, no, he fucking, like, it's like the stormtrooper who hits his head in Star Wars. Like, you totally see her, like, it's like right on the chin.
But is it also like Star Wars where it's they added in post effects like the donk noise?
It'd be really funny if they did. Like, they just, like, played a Mortal Kombat X-ray over it. When you see it...
I would love if people would just dub over like old movies where
Move.
like mild injuries happen like that. And it just goes to the Mortal Kombat X.
I would love... You take the scene where the Wicked Witch, like, disappears in the puff of smoke. She caught on fire when she did that. So... Just when
that
the smoke
movie was cursed.
Oh, it was. But when the smoke disappears, have like it just be like a Mortal Kombat, like the Toasty Fatality skeleton left over.
I was thinking more of like when the house falls on the witch.
What X-ray would that be? That's the whole. There is a.
They would make one for it.
When I was a boy, my nana. Holy shit! What is this voice? What the fuck?
Sick fuck.
I know, right? I'm not even that sick anymore. When I was a boy, my nana used to tell me old legends about the dragons, trolls, and demons that lived up in the mountains of Norway. In those old tales, the people were never strong enough to kill the monster, so instead they would sacrifice one of their own to appease it, keep it satisfied. It was like a deal with the devil. One sacrifice per year. Yeah, like that's what they did with Cthulhu, and he fucking went, "Oh, I'll go back to bed. All right, guys." So that the beast would not come down from the mountain and slaughter the entire village in one night. There was no Candy Store Killer. What we're dealing with is not even human. When I got separated from the other officers, I saw that damn thing dragging what was left of Jenkins down into its lair. That's when I understood. The bums and the tweakers, the ones with grid, and the child prostitute runaways. They'll eventually come back to the tunnels. They always do. They can have them. For all I care. Nobody wants them around except maybe that thing, and I'll tell you what, I hope to God it never gets tired of them. ACAB that cop. Oh, I guess you can't say all cops are bastards, that specific cop. That's not how that... Sometimes I forget what ACAB means. I'm not good with anagrams.
Assigned cop of Earth.
Yeah. This is as far as I'll go to hide my stash. Nobody goes past the first pipe. Nobody except those strange people with their bodies painted red and their eyes like animals. Twice a month they come pass right through into the deeper tunnels. Sometimes I can hear them yelling or chanting. Sometimes I hear something like an old woman laughing. Sometimes I hear things that aren't even human. Whatever they are, they sound really, really big.
To be fair, when they say things that don't sound human, that could just mean like a wild animal in the woods.
Yeah.
I know that's not what they mean, but like, by like
To be fair,
But,
what's
like,
scarier at
exact
night?
condition.
Like, if you were camping, would you be more afraid if you heard like a wolf howl or like a noise that you could not identify that you knew wasn't human?
I thought you were going to. Would you rather hear a wolf howl or like a man scream?
I mean, that's also like a good one though, because it's like the wolf howl. Like, I don't think the wolf will get me. You know what I mean? I think if it's howling, I'm probably fine. Like,
The wolf isn't going to attack you unless it thinks you're aggressive.
exactly. But the man whom I just heard scream, he's not going to attack me. But why is
He's
there a
probably
man?
being attacked.
Yeah, why is there a man scream? Like, now if he's screaming and I hear, "Oh my God, it's a fucking wolf!" I'm like, oh, okay, that's I'm good. I'm sorry, God, please save me. Like, it's like in that case, I'm probably a-okay because like that guy's getting eaten by a wolf. But like if it's like what is this thing? And then like a snap, I'm like, oh no, there's a demon out here. Or like even worse if he says something like you hear, "You're not my wife. Why do you look like her?" Right? Isn't that even scarier?
Yeah, it'd be kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Like, I would so much rather hear a wolf howl than fucking anything else. I'd rather hear a man get run over by a Jeep Wrangler. I'm going to die. I would rather hear a man get run over by a Jeep Wrangler than fucking hear a wolf. Not hear a wolf howl. Hear, like, a demon in the woods. Unpopular opinion, I know.
Lonely is the night.
Lonely is the night, and I ran over this guy. Here's the thing. I'm an idiot. I think I could take on a wolf.
I got some news for you.
I don't think you could. I'm not
Do you
going to
mean
put you in a
do you mean
situation where you have to prove whether or not you
fist fight,
can.
or do you mean with weaponry?
Bare hands, I could beat a wolf to death. It latches onto my left arm, club it in the head repeatedly.
I got bad news for you.
Yeah,
You're fucked.
probably. They hate the light.
Wolves' teeth are like evolutionary. No, shit.
Evolutionarily.
Evolutionarily designed to just puncture every single blood vessel it can.
I kind of
Very
fucked up.
sharp.
Okay, now hear me out. These hands are rated E for wolf.
That's not how to.
That math ain't mathing.
That's not math. It's spelling.
Well, I failed English. No, I didn't. I failed math, though. No, I didn't.
Son of a-
Actually, I did.
Sorry.
I failed one of my math classes. I don't remember which one. It probably wasn't fucking important.
Probably was algebra. You were too distracted by our math teacher.
What would you do? Okay. What would you
What's your
do?
math teacher hot?
Yeah. What would you do, though, if we had, if you were on a date with a girl, and, like,
You were terrified of women.
not you, well, both of you. You're on a date with a girl, right? And like it's like, oh hey, I don't like to carry cash. Like she carries cash, right? And you don't want to tip in not cash because tipping in not cash sucks. So you're like, hey, can you tip $7 for this just because whatever? And like you see her take her hands, right? She goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like gets out the $7. Like she counts on her fingers up to 7. Would you like? Is that a deal breaker? That she has to use her fucking fingers to count to 7?
I just teach her not to.
So you would teach her how to be good at math. What would you do, Andrew?
I would probably take her home and go.
What did you say? I didn't. You cut out.
So, so I would take her back home, and then I would ghost her.
You'd go. Okay, so you. It's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, like I have had my share of unintelligent women.
All of your exes.
Your roommate, for example.
I have not been with my roommate.
No, but she's in.
Me and Andrew have had more sexual contact with each other than he's had sexual contact with his roommate.
Which is to say, 0.
Well, we've high-fived once.
To be fair, I have kissed my roommate before.
You have?
Yeah, like years ago.
What for?
Like we were kind of out, and it was kind of like a dating situation, and just how she reacted just kind of killed the interest in it. So,
Right. I don't speak Latin, Father Garcia, but I'm glad you do.
Where's my incessants on playing?
What the fuck? How could you get
Ready
past
or
my
Not
cross, you
Maxim
stupid
hard.
idiot? Whatever.
Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. Why are you standing there of all places?
How the fuck is she not dead?
Me after shooting my wife 90 times.
Oh, that's a shotgun!
My wife when I come out of the...
my wife after I found her divorce papers.
I want it to be noted that anytime I specify my wife, like, in a loving way, it's always Logan. Anytime I specify I'm going to kill my wife, it's like a blonde woman.
It's just me.
It's like an arranged marriage I was, like, forced into, you know what I mean?
No, I have no clue. Why would you ever be a part of those?
No, I'm just saying, like, my like... Sorry, I'm trying to lock the fuck in on this fucking fight.
Punch the guy. Punch him. Punch the
This is a
demon.
game where you...
Pull out the sleeper shotgun.
Punch the demon.
This is a game where you crucify people, or resurrect them, or
Punch
what's the
demon.
thing? Not crucify.
Exercise.
Exercise. It's a big word for Elmo.
Caden, I did it again.
What'd you
she
do?
got a gun on her! I straight up
Administrative
saw-
leave percent.
I straight up just saw some... Are you kidding me?
Where are you at, bitch?
Anyway, Caden, it happened again. I saw a woman with that was unarmed, and I
bitch.
shot her in the chest.
Of course you did.
Well, this time she actually had a pistol on her, and then the person behind her whipped out a gun and shot me.
But yeah, no, and like I was saying, anytime it's my wife and then an endearing thing, holy shit, fuck God. Not fuck God, he's on my side. I meant to say...
Oh my god.
You can no longer
That's pretty much what I was trying
now.
to... That's pretty much what I was trying to say. Was like, oh fuck, like God help, right? Like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Alright. I don't know why I turned into Peter Griffin when I said alright there. But like, yeah, no, fuck comma God. Like, oh fuck God. The Lord is my refuge. I fucking need some goddamn help. I mean, not goddamn help. Please. Please, dude.
Please God help me, even though I'm taking your name in vain. Even though that's not what that fucking means.
No, it's not. Like, saying the Lord's name in vain is like, I'm going to do this, like, evil act, and then I'm going to say that, like, I'm doing it in God's name. It'd be the equivalent of, like, if I fucking walked up...
I'm going to commit vehicular manslaughter and say I'm doing it in the name of God.
Exactly, yeah. I don't think vehicular manslaughter was in the Bible, but, like, yeah, that's it.
I don't think vehiculars were in the Bible.
I also don't.
Vehiculars?
You know what I mean.
I also don't think I was all a dream. I also don't think that you can intentionally commit vehicular manslaughter. I don't think you can commit manslaughter intentionally. So if you're like, oh, I'm going to commit vehicular manslaughter in God's name, that's vehicular homicide now. So you technically, no. I'm being pedantic because guess what? You're getting into heaven still because you said you're going to commit vehicular manslaughter in God's name. You got charged with vehicular homicide. You're still going to heaven. John, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I will always love you back, Molly.
I can't do this anymore. I'm committing vehicular manslaughter.
Is this? I think this. There's a funny line from John where if you try to go into this door. Yeah, I'm not going in there. The letter ends it. I think there's another note out back. Yeah, there's this letter. Release form, John Thomas Ward, October 31st. What? Why is the date written like that? That's wrong.
Because it was probably made in another country in which they say date, month, year. Or day, month, year.
I don't think
gun
Eridorf is
just
from
fell
another
through the
country. He
floor.
could be. I don't know. This form certifies that the subject is hereby released from care after having completed their required counseling and treatment to my satisfaction. With confidence, they are ready to resume their normal daily activities as a mentally stable member of society. Dr. James Spinell. Pre-existing conditions, mild anxiety, acute chlorophobia. See? John has chlorophobia, which is the fear of clowns. I have the opposite of that.
Yeah, you're
the
fucking
feeling
degenerate.
I have clussyphilia.
No,
John.
degeneracy.
Oh, wait.
Fever.
How do I sound like a respectful like Spanish accent? Because like Father Garcia is a Mexican man.
Yo, Holmes.
No, I'm
that's
not.
what I
That's
thought.
not. I gotta go into my Luis from Resident Evil. John, we do not have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nate and Jason, they will perform a ritual on them to call forth a demon of unspeakable power. The name of the demon is Malphus. I am in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you again soon. We must not let them do to the boys what they did to Amy. And then he does like the hand thing where they go, like the clap thing. Ole! You know what I'm talking about?
How do I do this respectfully? And then I do like a very racially stereotypical hand gesture.
I'm almost positive in Resident Evil 4, Luis does the hand clap thing. And like he even does the flamenco pose. Because when you meet Ada in separate ways, he like says care for this dance or something, and like he's dancing in the cell. I opened my phone and the first thing I see was Jesus a Wizard. I forgot I googled that.
I got a
Proud
clip
of
to
you.
send to the Discord.
And that is Faith Chapter 2. The next time I stream, I will be streaming Faith Chapter 3. Go figure. How long did it take
And
you to
next
figure
time
that
I
one
won't
out?
be drinking
Idiot.
alcohol.
Why am I so aggressive to everyone? Oh
I
shit.
don't know. Hold on, wait, my clip's uploading.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Andrew, for being
Oh,
here.
thank you,
Vincent,
Andrew.
you were also here.
Hey.
Goodbye, everyone.